So, Ghosts and Goblins. It's a fun
Ghosts and
game.
Goblins.
It's a fun game.
Shouldn't we introduce ourselves?
No.
Hello, welcome to
Retronaissance.
I'm Professor Icepick,
I'm Negative Hippie.
and today we're talking about Ghosts and Goblins. Ghouls and Ghosts.
Maximo, Demon's Crest, Gargoyle's Quest, all of them.
And maybe even a little Makaimura, if you will.
Makamura.
Tomato, tomato.
Yep.
So, Ghosts and Goblins. Pretty much just your simple arcade game. A quarter guzzler of the 80s type era.
One of the quarter guzzlers of the 80 era.
Probably the game that didn't quite put Capcom on the map, but almost did.
Yep. Everyone knew about it, really.
What's that in the background? Are you eating Tic Tacs?
Oh, no, I am fiddling with something. I just put it away.
Oh, okay, good.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not fiddling.
we want, I think the people came here so that they could hear us talk about an old video game that's 30 years old.
You know what? People want to hear true-to-life stories.
They want to hear you sing with your Tic Tacs.
Yes. And it's actually a few DS games that he's had something there.
Okay, that's all right. Well, there you go then. See, that's how much he is into games. He's willing to fiddle with video games and call them Tic Tacs. People, that is how dedicated Negative Hippie is.
You call them Tic Tacs? I never said that. I just want everyone to know that. He's putting it in my mouth.
I'd like to put something else in your mouth, but that's neither.
Are you hitting on me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get some Rule 34 animations out of this. We'll be the next Game Grunts.
Yay! So, Ghosts and Goblins, really fucking hard.
Oh yeah, that goes without saying. How else are they gonna get, children of the 80s entire allowances if it's not difficult?
That is very true. And, you know what, thankfully it had continued to it. So, really, as long as you wanted to keep your NES running and risk, extreme failure of it, you always had a chance to beat it.
I think that's why none of the front loaders work anymore, because of Ghosts and Goblins.
Right? Ghosts and Goblins killed the NES.
The cart reader, just the wiring burnt out on it because people were leaving their consoles on the entire time.
The cartridge completely fucking melted into the system. It is now
sort of like when you put a VHS in an old VCR and it gets caught in there. It's sort of like that.
Oh, yeah. One time I put a DVD player or a DVD into a DVD player.
I would love to see you put a DVD player into a DVD player.
I'm sure there's probably one big enough to fit.
Yo, dog. Yo, dog, I heard you like DVD players.
I see one there.
Yeah.
Hey, we should probably get back on topic.
Yeah, get back on topic. Okay, Ghosts and Goblins. Good game, NES. Yep. Then there was Ghouls and Ghosts. Same basic thing, only on the Genesis this time.
Yep.
So you had 3 buttons instead of 2.
But then, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, 4 buttons. Not even counting shoulder.
Plus the shoulder pads, so yeah, that's 6.
Yeah.
Or is it 8? I don't know.
Certain selectors are buttons, so I guess 8. If you really want to count those.
I guess you're right.
Yep.
So yeah, those were all good games, very tough games. In fact, I think a lot of people have said that Super Ghouls and Ghosts is one of the hardest games of all time, I believe.
It's pretty tough.
It's funny, these days I hear a lot more people saying that Ghosts and Goblins on the NES is actually way tougher than Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
It's a toss-up, I think. I think they're both hard enough that it's really hard to pick one or the other.
Super Ghouls and Ghosts has the advantage, though. You only got a finite number of continues there, so...
I suppose that's true. I guess I never thought about that. So, Icepick, why don't you rank those 3?
Let's see. I guess it would go Ghouls and Ghosts because I'm a Sega fanboy, then Super, then Ghosts because I don't like the title. I'm not a fan of the Ghosts and Goblins title. I
like Ghosts and Goblins. It rolls off the tongue way better.
I don't know. I think that Ghouls and Ghosts sounds better to me. Capcom should just make a game. They should have made a game. They should just call it the Ghouls and Ghosts and Goblins series.
Okay, how about this? Let me make this argument.
Okay.
Ghouls and Ghosts are basically, they go hand in hand. They're kind of floaty, spooky, what's the word? Ethereal beings.
Yeah, sort of like specters, if you will, except
Yep.
without bodies.
But ghosts and goblins, one is ethereal, one is corporeal. And we certainly do have both of those. So ghouls and ghosts really doesn't cover all the things you're fighting.
Yeah, but it just rolls off the tongue so much better.
But it is inaccurate. It is inaccurate, and it's bad.
Well, technically, where are the goblins in Ghosts and Goblins?
It's closer. Where are the dragons in that title of Super Ghouls and Ghosts / Ghouls and Ghosts? I'm pretty sure there's a dragon in one of them games. It's been a long time, but I'm pretty sure I fought a dragon.
To be fair, I mean, if you wanted to get everything in there, it'd be like zombies and ogres.
Zombies, ogres, devils, satans, and ghosts.
Yeah, so there you go then. Plenty of stuff in there.
Yep.
Plenty of demonic creatures.
You know what kind of outlandish, silly horror game I preferred over the Ghosts and Goblins / Ghouls and Ghosts series?
You're gonna say Castlevania?
No.
Oh, okay.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
I never actually played that game.
Oh, it's a shame.
Yeah, I know. I should have bought it on VC while I had the chance.
What do you mean? Oh, you don't have a Wii anymore?
I do have a Wii. I actually ported everything over to my Wii U, so, it's all safe and snug there. But I only have 400 points, and I don't think anyone sells Wii points cards anymore.
Oh, you get Nintendo points, man. Nintendo points work pretty well with the Wii Shop channel.
They do? The eShop ones?
Yep.
Yeah,
the new ones work with all downloadable Nintendo software.
I thought it was just Wii U and 3DS.
Nope.
Oh, well, maybe I'll think about it.
Hope so.
But you did forget one game, though, and it's a shame. You forgot Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins.
Ah.
Who could forget Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins besides America?
Ah. It's so true.
And Europe as well.
You know what I else hated about Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins?
What, you mean the fact that they gave you, extra health?
No, not that. One reviewer gave it a 4.5 on 3 different publications, and all 3 publications factored into their game ranking and Metacritic scores.
Is that Jeremy Parrish I hear you
I
talking?
didn't want to mention him by name.
I hate Jeremy Parrish. That dude is that guy's a jerk.
Hey,
it's hard.
I'm sure he's an okay guy.
No, I'm sorry, but he said that he ranked it down because it was a Ghosts and Goblins game that was too hard. Who does that? What is the point of that? Why would you not want a Ghosts and Goblins game to be hard? That's the whole point of them.
It's like saying that, oh man, there's so much fucking jumping in this Mario game. I wish I could just kind of I wish it was a point-and-click adventure.
It's like, why is Sonic rolling into a ball all the time? I want him to just jump like a normal person.
Yeah.
I want him to just spring up.
All the goddamn time. Why not
Mega Man should not take people's weapons. He's a thief and a robber.
Yes. Mega Man should borrow weapons.
Yeah, he should give them back when he's done.
Yes.
Actually, he does give them back when he's done, because, then you don't have him in the next one, so...
Well, it could be like Metroid, like somebody punch him in the face and stole all this stuff at the beginning of every single game.
That could be it. Metroid should be the main character of Metroid.
Yes. Samus should be the main character of...
Samus.
Yes, there we go.
Samus Aran, Bounty Hunter... No, wait, Body Hunter.
Haha! Hunter.
Body Hunter.
It sounds like a rape simulator.
Well, give Nintendo time. They're trying to court a more mature audience, so, give it time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I know the exact picture I want to use here. We're talking about Samus. Is that wrong? I know the exact picture I want.
Well, don't tell me. I want it to be a surprise.
Oh, yeah. Shoosh. But, yeah, Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins was a pretty good game. I mean, it was a lot easier than the old one in the sense that I actually made it further than past the first stage.
Right.
In it. But, at the same time, it was kind of inferior in a lot of ways. I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked being able to progress further than the first level in it, but at the same time, they added in all this quirky stuff that I hated. Like, you had to collect these rings to get the true ending instead of just beating them twice.
It really kills the pace.
Why would you put a collectathon mechanic in a Ghosts and Goblins game? That doesn't make any sense.
Because Ghosts and Goblins is all about moving right all the fucking time.
Yeah, kill everything, try to kill stuff in your underwear. That's the American there. Killing
Yes,
stuff in your underwear, that is literally the American dream, I think.
I agree. And I don't like the graphic style of Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins at all.
Actually, I did like it, to be honest with you.
Mm,
I
mm.
did. I'm a fan of 2.5D games, believe it or not.
They can be good, but I think Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins would have lent itself better to being kind of 2D, 3D kind of deal. Kind of like Ghost Trick.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. Sort of like, rotoscope everything, but at the
Yeah.
same time, I do really think that the 2.5D game is here to stay, and I'm happy about that. Sort of like Donkey Kong Country Returns or New Super Mario Brothers U, huh?
No.
Yeah, I knew you weren't gonna like that
Nope.
comment. But yeah. So see, this time I got you.
I suppose that's true. I mean,
This
hey,
time,
hey. On the bright side, at least Donkey Kong Country Returns has good gameplay, unlike the very first Donkey Kong Country.
you got me again. You got.
Haha.
You were gonna. I knew you were gonna get that jab in, but you know what? It was worth it. But
Probably.
the thing about Ghosts and Goblin is that there were some other games that were kind of weird. Like you had a couple of iPhone games where you had like two different characters in each of them. Like
Like
Arthur, both.
American iPhone games?
Yeah, American iPhone
Hmm.
games. I'm pretty sure they were in America. Maybe they weren't in America actually. No, wait, they
Who knows?
weren't because they were called like Gold Knights 1 and Gold Knights 2. Ghosts and Goblins, Gold Knights 1 and Gold Knights 2. So yeah, those were both in America. I mean, Arthur was in both of them, and then you had Percival and Lancelot. So I guess they were going for like a naming scheme like Knights of the Round.
Right. Yeah,
No,
I
that's
get you.
they should fold that into Ghosts and Goblins.
Would have Percival, was it Percival
Yeah, Percival and
and Lancelot,
well,
Lancelot as playable characters.
playable characters in a new Ghosts and Goblins game. But then there's also the Gargoyles Quest slash Demon's Crest
I
series.
like those a lot.
Oh man, I love those games.
Yeah, I bought Demon's Crest for $3.50 at a pawn shop,
I wish I had a Super Nintendo so I could do that. But
and a pawn shop that sold it for $3.50.
that too, I wish I could buy a pawn shop that would sell it to me for $3.50.
And then I gave it away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, the
So
copy of Demon's Crest.
Capcom just putting this out here. Please release Demon's Crest on Virtual Console. Please, come
How
on.
about Ultimate Demon's Crest? Make it an easier game, you know?
Oh, yeah. How could you do that? It's already easy enough compared to Ghosts and Goblins. You don't need to make it any easier.
Because I'm being a little bit of a troll, and
What?
you have to let me fly.
Why not just give Firebrand a robot arm that's made out of his wife? Why don't you just do that?
Can he be a flesh arm made out of his wife?
Okay, that would work too. A flesh arm made out of his wife.
That's a bit creepy. Just have it be like tufts of hair and
Yeah, her face is on his shoulder blade.
but her jaw is on his fingers.
I still love you, honey.
God, I don't think I could handle that. That'd be really awkward. I couldn't really shake hands because I would probably get my teeth or her teeth rather into their fingers
Well, at the very least, he'll always have someone he can talk to.
and masturbate with.
That's true, but I mean, God, this take is like terrible, but I think we should keep going with it.
Of course,
We are the game. We are ripping off Game Grumps.
yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's not a conscious thing. So we both apologize, Game Grumps.
Yeah,
We're not trying to take anything from you, but we will not be silenced by you.
I am the real Ego Raptor.
Yeah, me too.
No,
I'm not gonna be JonTron.
you can be John.
No, I'm not JonTron. I like JonTron, but
You're the
no,
John of this.
I don't want to be Ego.
I want to be Ego.
Can we just be Ego, Grump and Grump?
Okay, so we're both Grump.
Okay, yeah, yeah. We did too much Game Grumps, guys. We apologize again, and we're never gonna mention Game Grumps ever again,
Except when we do.
except when we do.
Then we will have mentioned them again, but until then, no more in this episode
Oh,
anyway.
oh man,
No,
I have a hole in my sock, and actually four holes, and they're positioned in the exact way that they look like a paw print. So
yeah,
cute.
it's messed up. You are
Hey,
fine, right?
let's go on.
All right. So, how to package Ghosts and Goblins for the future generation.
It's got to be easier.
I mean, it's easy enough. Do we do it as a downloadable game, or do we do it as like a full blown AAA title? Gritty graphics, 360 pre-order bonuses at GameStop, all that good stuff.
Princess Prin Prin bikini alternate costume.
Princess Prin Prin cheerleader alternate costume.
Aha.
Yeah, gotta throw one out there for the Suda 51 fans.
That's true. All I can think of when he said that was Lollipop Chainsaw.
Lollipop Chainsaw Valentine's Edition came out in Japan recently.
Oh, yeah?
So fitting that it came out in December, right?
Yeah.
Because who
Maybe they have Valentine's Day in December. Who knows? They have all sorts of crazy holidays.
maybe they have Christmas in February.
Yeah. Maybe they have April Fools on April Fools.
Nah,
Well,
who does that?
every day is April Fools in Japan.
I hold April Fool's Day on every day except the first.
Then everyone is kind of on edge whenever you say anything or do anything. He's got to be up to something.
It's like,
What's he doing? It sounds true, but it can't be. It's that day of days.
it's every day. Every day is April Fool's Day. So yeah, back to the point. Fixing up Ghosts and Goblins. This time I'm going to take the side that it should be a downloadable title.
Me too.
Okay?
Cooperation.
We're agreed then. Downloadable title, Xbox Live, PSN, Wii U eShop, Steam, whatever. Those are the platforms.
3DS eShop.
3DS,
And it's crossplay for Vita.
whatever Vita has. I don't know.
It's basically the same thing. Like
No, that can't be right.
no, it is. It is. Just some games. So, I mean, you can't get every game on the PS3 the PS3 PlayStation Network, but
I just remember when they announced the Vita and they said, "Oh, you can play your PSN games on here," and I'm like, "Wow, that's actually a pretty good idea." Did we say all the PSN games?
we said I meant like 4.
We meant like the 4 of them, and then I'm like,
Metro City Rampage and Hot Shots Golf. That's it.
That's everything. So yeah, that wouldn't be. So it wouldn't be on Vita then.
Well, it had they have the crossplay system, so
It'd be on Vita or it would be on PS3, one or the other. You only get one.
yeah.
You get both. But yeah, I see that sort of being like a I don't know, maybe have a multiplayer mode in it.
Yeah, like 4 players, not like New Super Mario Brothers. Not where you're jumping on everyone's fucking head.
Yeah, make it sort of like a beat 'em up where it's like you can't punch
yeah.
the guy, but you can punch everything else.
But you have to have a game be where you can hit everyone else or hit your friends.
2 modes, make one call it like party mode and call the other one, come on guys, let's actually finish the game mode.
Yeah. Fucking ruining everyone's good time mode and finishing the game mode.
Or like, it's like, yeah, and I think you mentioned something about the difficulty. What would you do about the difficulty?
Well, we would have a game C, which would be easy mode.
See, what I think they should do, I think they should rip off Kid Icarus. Turn it into a rail. No, not turn it into a.
No, yes, no, we're doing it. That's it. That's my verdict. Rail shooter. I'm glad we agree on this. This is the end. Congratulations, everyone. Maximo is also a decent game. Goodbye.
Come on. No, don't end it like that. Let me finish my idea. You know how, like, in Kid Icarus, you could sort of, like, add in hearts to, like, up the difficulty or, dial down the difficulty?
Right.
And then as you'd, like, add more difficulty to it, you'd get, like, more rewards at the end of each level. Then if you did, like, 1, the game would basically say, here's 50 points.
Yeah.
You can have this for free.
You know what, honestly? Whenever I got hearts, I just, like, went and spent them on, like, Palutena. And
Really?
walk closer.
Huh. What ended up happening when she got all the way there?
I have no idea, but she's got a really sexy walk.
It is a pretty good walk.
That's all I care about. It's got really nice music.
I'm gonna be honest. I preferred Veridi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm into the.
Are you saying that you are a fan of people of the Polish persuasion?
I I am of the Polish persuasion.
Oh, well, that just
Polish,
works out
so
for you.
I'm part Polish, so it works out.
Cool. I'm really glad for you.
Yeah, it's an amazing thing. I am very I don't get that joke. I know what you're saying, but I don't get the joke.
I'll explain it to you someday.
Okay, maybe when I'm old enough.
Okay. So, but yeah. Um,
And maybe throw in Percival and Lancelot as like other characters. I don't know who to do.
Princess Prin.
Yeah, throw in Yellow Toad as the fourth player.
Fuck Yellow Toad.
Yellow Toad.
Unlockable character, thank you very much.
Yeah, so maybe Princess Prin as the fourth character, I guess. Maybe make the multiplayer mode on non-canon. But another thing, instead of making you go through the same 6 stages over again, like they wouldn't most of the games,
Yep.
maybe if you like beat the I guess they usually call it stage 7 boss. No, that's just a boss in the it's not really a stage. If you do that with the right weapon, then you move on and you get like 6 new stages.
What if it's kind of like Super Mario 3D Land where you get harder versions of stages? That way, it still retains the idea of backtracking, but it still feels like you're doing new things, not just redoing them because they told you to do them again.
3D Land, those were new maps, weren't they?
Some of them were new maps, and others were
Oh, so that
remixes, and
pretty sure
others
that.
were just like hard versions of them.
I mean, I'd like them to do like maybe like a more epic storyline, like the big bad. The guy who looks like the big bad is actually not the big bad.
So,
Instead, he's trying to stop an even bigger bad from coming out. Maybe
so
do like a crossover with
basically, Kirby's Adventure,
yeah,
or,
sort of like Kirby's Adventure or like Kirby Returns to Dreamland
or Kid
or all
Icarus.
the Kirby games since Kirby's Adventure. Where it turns out that King Day today really wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, big fucking lug.
He's just sort of like, I'm just sort of sitting here trying to eat some cake.
Fucking Kirby.
Kerber? Oh, King Day today.
Where's Escargoon at?
God. But, yeah, and maybe then you could sort of do like a crossover with Gargoyle's Quest then. Have Firebrand become like an unlockable player at that point, and then some of the other demons from Demon's Crest, like you had the ground gargoyle or the water gargoyle or
Actually, I was gonna suggest that the the new stages would be a separate mode that you play through as Firebrand.
Yeah, that could be it, but I'd also like the option to also play as Arthur through those.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe once you beat it, you could get
You could
Arthur as an unlockable character.
you could like beat both of them, and then it's like you could use Firebrand and Arthur stages and vice versa. Use
Right.
Arthur and Firebrand stages, and that would be cool.
Yep.
So I mean that would be a good game. So there you go, Capcom. You owe me $5,000 for making your game for you.
Honestly though, like, what are the odds? They freaking make Mega Man X Street Fighter. I'm sorry, didn't make it. They supported it.
That's a good game. I'm hyped for that.
Okay, fine. I'm not saying you can't be hyped for it, but it is pretty lazy of Capcom for their 25th anniversary to be announcing, "Oh, hey, some fans made a game for us. We're gonna give it to you."
Yeah, yeah, but they gave money to the guy to finish it.
I know that, but I mean, it just seems like they didn't want to be involved with making a Mega Man game.
They did also say that there's a big announcement on the 17th, and even if there isn't, you'll have my rant to look forward to.
Hey. So, Mega Man Legends 3 on the 17th, huh? Huh?
Yeah, definitely. No, it's gonna be Mega Man X9.
Yeah.
I can't even say that with a straight face.
I think it should be. I'm really disappointed by that Mega Man 10 wasn't called Mega Man X and wasn't a crossover between Mega Man X and Mega Man 10.
Everyone was disappointed about that except for me because I thought that was a really stupid idea.
No, Mega Man gets frozen and sent into the future, and that's that's the beginning of Mega Man X. That's like the prequel to Mega Man X and the finale to Mega Man. That would have been awesome.
I don't want them to finish Mega Man Classic. I think he still has so much. He's so much.
They can put Mega Man X Street Fighter can just be anywhere. It could be like after Mega Man 2.
Yeah, but I mean, he has so much love to give. I want to see Mega Man 11 at some point.
Can't Mega Man 11 be spiritually Mega Man X9? Come on.
No, I don't really like the X series. I don't.
You don't? Oh, I guess you only like the first 4, right?
Wait, you mean the first 4 X games?
Yeah.
Actually, that's accurate, to be honest.
Well, that's accurate because you told me that already.
Oh yeah, that's right. But no, actually after that the series gets sort of terrible. It's like 5 was okay. And then 6, it's like, hey, you want to make a terrible Mega Man X game? Okay.
Oh man, this is the best Resident Evil we've ever fucking had.
It's like, this is the greatest. Oh, you know how Zero died at the end of the last one, and that made another series? Hey, let's just undo that immediately.
No, he didn't do it. It was fucking. He's just fucking Mega Man Jesus. He's Jesus man.
It's just like, it's like, okay, you know how we hit him away for 100 years after this point? Well, that's not gonna happen anymore.
We need more Mega Man.
We need Zero in this for some reason, even though
Ah.
it's its own thing
You
now.
like Mega Man Zero, right? Like all four of them.
I love the Mega Man Zero games. They have
Pretty
the
much
right
equally.
difficulty. Well, I think my favorite one might actually be the second one, if only because of the chain rod.
Oh yeah.
Who could hate the chain rod?
I'm neutral on that because I don't know what it is.
Okay, it's sort of like Scorpion's spear.
Yeah, I do.
Imagine if you could do that, but you could also swing on it like Bionic Commando.
Hmm. Hell,
Like you
fucking
could
go.
hold enemies at you, and you could also swing from it.
Hey, were you disappointed when Bionic Commando 2 or Rearmed 2 let you jump?
Not really, because the jump sucked.
Well,
So
still, it takes away from the spirit of the game. It'd be like if
yeah,
Mario didn't jump, honestly.
yeah, I guess you're right. Back to Mario not jumping. It's like I really want to hear your opinions on Mario at some point in the future.
You've heard them quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, I have heard them, but it's like still.
I guess you've read them, not heard them.
I mean, I'm rough.
Also, Icepick is trying to infer that we're going to discuss Mario in the future.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I can't even do that anymore.
Hmm.
But yeah. So, Ghouls and Ghosts, downloadable game. Make Firebrand in it. Maximo, who knows? Maximo, who?
Who cares about Maximo? I do.
Except for you. You care about Maximo. I'm neutral on Maximo. I
Maximo's
need the
neat.
first game on PSN at some point.
Yeah, totally buy it, just buy it and play it, and then be like, oh, this is pretty neat. I mean, it's not Ghosts and Goblins, but it's okay. It's good.
It's like, what if they did actually end up making Ghosts and Goblins 64?
It would probably suck. Like
Oh,
all adaptations from the most of the adaptations from the Super Nintendo / Genesis era were.
to anything?
And fucking Contra sucked, and Bubsy. No, it sucked on Super Nintendo, but it sucked even worse on the PlayStation.
It's like Bubsy. It's like technically, if Bubsy's adaptation didn't carry the spirit of the original, then wouldn't Bubsy 3D have been good?
That's possible. That's very possible.
I mean, just to be honest with you there. But yeah. So, Ghosts and Goblins. There we go.
Yeah.
That's an episode. See you next time.
Maximo! Also, I opened up a case of the other guys, the theatrical version starring Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg, and I found a copy of Dishonored for the PlayStation 3.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.